Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's have a look at some stocks on the move today here in Europe. I'm Caroline Hepker alongside Tom McKenzie, and we're joined by Bloomberg's equities reporter Joe Easton. Joe, good morning. Let's start with European miners. Not exactly striking gold at the moment. What's the latest?
No, not striking gold at all. So the mining stock's pretty much the worst performing sector that we've got today. So we're seeing losses of around 3% across the sector. So Glencore, Anglo American, Rio, Antofagasta, all of those stocks lower. That's after data in China, which showed the manufacturing index was actually in contraction territory for the latest period. And that's kind of spooked the mining sector, given it's so dependent on the demand from China in terms of where those commodities are sold. So it is the UK-listed miners, Glencore in particular, the one I had my eye on, GLEN, the ticker on that one, falling, extending a year-to-date decline to around 20%. But analysts really positive on these stocks. Glencore itself has around 18 analysts recommending buying the stock, not a single one selling it. So the question is really whether these declines have gone too far, given the concerns around China.
To a different sector, banking. UBS, one of the best performers in the session today. What's leading to the upside for that stock?
So UBS, this is interesting because on Friday we're going to get a keenly awaited update from the Swiss government on UBS's capital position. So the government over in UBS has to decide how much capital UBS needs to keep on its books following that big merger that shook up the banking world a couple of years ago when they bought Credit Suisse, or saved it really. Now UBS analysts, Jefferies analyst, I should say, get my analysts muddled up there. The Jefferies analyst saying that concerns around this capital update are actually overdone, and the market is priced in around a $50 billion requirement, in terms of $50 billion requirement on the capital that will be announced on Friday, but they don't think it will be anywhere near as much as that. So they actually upgrade UBSG, the ticker on that one, and the stock, the best performer in Europe today, up around 3% at the moment.
And then lastly, MJ Gleeson, down sharply this morning. The house building sector in trouble, even though actually the latest home price data shows that prices are starting to pick up.
Yes, so MJ Gleeson, GLE, the ticker in London, that one is sliding today, absolutely slammed. Going to be pretty upset if you're waking up to that one, because it's down 20% this morning. MJ Gleeson slashing its guidance, citing a slower than expected recovery in the housing market. Now, the company focuses more on the affordable end of the market in the north of England, also the Midlands as well. But I think it is interesting. We did get some data yesterday. Although the housing prices, as you mentioned, are actually doing okay, the mortgage approvals actually declining a year-on-year basis. So potentially it means that rates aren't coming down quick enough for people to buy into the market. Therefore, MJ Gleeson's earnings report really showing the effect of that today.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.